What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. You see Iggy flying on him. Fly on him, Iggy. And why is Iggy flying on him? Because it's just what I told you. Just what I told you. Fly, Iggy. Fly. It's just what I told you. What did I tell you was going to happen? You saw this game. This was a good game. It came down to the last shot. But Dubs. Fly on him, Iggy. But it's just what I told you. If you saw the last video, it's just what I told you. Down 16, 17, maybe 18 points. And then they put the pedal to the metal, and they never worried. They always in the game. Here's the situation. I told you the NBA is going to have Cleveland up 3-0. They're going to have Curry and them up 3-0. And they get the rest. Everybody else going to be in a dogfight. Everybody else going to be 2-2. Y'all said, no, man, the Spurs going to take care of the Grizzlies. They 2-2. Everybody's in a dogfight. Well, that's the thing. I don't mind what he said. He got confidence in himself, Lillard. But Portland as a basketball team, even about him getting Nurkic back, he's just one player. You got your guards. They're great individual players. They have yet to learn how to play a team, play as a team. Golden State plays as a unit. Draymond is a very big part of that unit. He can facilitate on offense, and on defense, look out. And the only way to beat a team is to take a piece out of their link that disrupts the entire team, and that's Draymond. He's the only thing that can be taken out of position. And the whole thing will start to fall apart. Kevin Durant is a big part, but they know how to play without Kevin Durant now. Well, LeBron is on the East and not the West. So you can't mention LeBron James' name in this such a subject over here. The NBA is going to make sure Golden State and Cleveland have their 3-0. They're the only ones with 3-0. Just as I said. I was like, everybody else going to be in a dogfight. Not them. Why? Because they got to get rest. They want everybody rested up, no injuries. They want them to get as much rest as possible. Kyrie Irving has a knee injury. He needs rest. So while the other series is going on, LeBron and them going to have days to rest. Golden State Warriors, Kevin Durant, his leg or whatever, calf, he's going to need rest. So while everybody else is in a dogfight on the West Coast, everybody over here is going to be resting. What's up, Tay? Kyrie, Kawhi Leonard, are you serious? How do you go back to game 3 when game 4 just went off? You want to go back to game 3 when game 4 just ended. What happened today? I could have sworn Kawhi hit big shot after big shot. And I could have sworn the ref screwed San Antonio today, but all right. No, they let Memphis play ball. It was excellent. It was flawless basketball 1-on-1. They played team ball. They used their depth to wear down Portland. Portland is a streaky team. They're individual players. They don't use each other well. One guy, they play hero ball basically. One guy's trying to do too much to carry the team. Then when they pass the ball to the other guys, he's a one-on-one player. You got Turner who likes to spin and use 360 moves. They own to him. They own to everybody else, and they're gonna make everybody play as individuals. And they're gonna take them out of position. This is why Portland, and that is what's missing from Damian Lillard. He's a great offensive player, but that's only gonna do so much. And most of them guys like Leonard, they care more about fame. They're from this new era where everybody's into this fame thing. Like, man, I got to get my fame on. They don't communicate enough. The Blazers don't play D because they're all individuals. Everybody's trying to be, instead of doing their assignment, helping out, communicating. They're just five guys out there on the court, and they might beat you on one night, but that's other than that, that's it. Golden State is what it is. It's a Golden State right now. How are you struggling and you're winning 3-0? You're up 3-0. Your leading scorers out. Your head coach is out, and you still come in and win. Damian Lillard, all those guys are individual players. Not Leonard, Lillard. Lillard. Damian Lillard. He cares about fame. Right now, he's working on a rap CD. You supposed to be trying to vie for an NBA title. You worrying about a rap CD. But him and Kevin Durant are friends. You know, he think like Kevin Durant think he dope. Him and Kevin Durant, you know, they was rapping together. But, you know, putting out a rap album, I don't think that's what they want to do. You know, they shut Allen Iverson down. They let Shaq rap because Shaq was doing clean rap. Will they sweep the West? No. Golden State won't sweep the West. But it's going to be hard to beat Golden State for 4 games. You're not going to beat this team 4 times in a series. Somebody will have to be missing that's critical, like Draymond Green. They had to throw Draymond out, and the only person that got the power to do that is LeBron James. Um, I don't understand how we hated on LeBron James in this video at all by stating things that are facts. What did we say about LeBron James? We said they were going to be 3-0 so that they can get some rest. They're not going to struggle with Indiana. Indiana might get 1 game. But they have players that's injured that need rest. And they're going to have the other people go 6, 7 games and get in a dogfight. And my initial response was everybody's going to be 2-2. Everybody going to be about 2-2. And the only 2 teams that's going to be 3-0 was Cleveland and the Golden State Warriors. And how is everything shaping up now? Is everybody almost 2-2? So don't forget to subscribe, and click the notification button so that when we go live, y'all can come over here and check these LeBron fans that jump in here and make all these crazy comments. Make sure you check them right at the door. Because LeBron's not winning the NBA championship this year. The best player on Golden State is Draymond Green, meaning that he's not the best shooter. He's not the best offensive player, but he's their best passer. He's their best assist man. He's their best defender. He is the plug. He's the engine. Kevin Durant is their most versatile player next to Draymond Green. You put those two together, Kevin Durant and Draymond. Durant is not a better passer and facilitator like Draymond. Draymond can bring the ball up and be deadly. If Draymond was on another team, he'd be averaging 20-some points a game. Y'all think Draymond can't score? See, a lot of people don't understand. Y'all remember Draymond leaving, and they was like, "Well, Draymond came back, and they still lost." How about that? A lot of you underestimate or forget what happened to Iguodala in Game 6. The reason y'all won Game 6 was because Iguodala should have been pulled from the game. He could not guard LeBron James because he hurt his back in that game. And he couldn't move. So they credited LeBron from scoring all these points in the fourth quarter. He had a guy on him who couldn't move. It's not an excuse, it's what happened in the game. But most of y'all didn't watch the game. Hey, a win is a win. I don't blame you. Take it however you can get it. But you ain't got Bogut in the game. You didn't have Iguodala playing. So all this 3-1 crap, I don't even want to hear it. The best offensive team in basketball is the Golden State Warriors. The best defensive team in basketball is the Golden State Warriors. No team defensively in the 20s has ever won an NBA championship. Cleveland is one of the worst defensive teams in basketball history. There are 30 teams in the NBA. Cleveland Cavaliers are 22nd in defense. They're 25th in defending the three. They're 23rd when it comes to steals. And I repeat, there are 30 teams in the NBA. No team, no team in NBA history with a worser defense has ever won an NBA championship. In points allowed per game, they're 23rd. No, they're 25th. Only 5 other teams allow more points a game than the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're doing a comparison, Fred. We're doing a comparison. We're bringing people to reality. Because we got a lot of LeBron fans in here. They like to come in here and just start throwing LeBron crap everywhere when this was about Golden State. Whenever it's about Golden State, Cleveland fans show up. Why is that? They see Golden State, they come running over. Even though their fan base just started 3 years ago. Cleveland got to run over here. Well, that's mostly the problem that I have. The problem that I have is that Golden State never gets the credit I think they truly deserve as an all-around basketball team as far as defensively and offensively. And Draymond Green is just the glue to a much bigger picture. Correct. People only watch ESPN. They don't see that they are the best two-way team in basketball right now. To be number one in defense and number one on offense, that's not easy to do. They've won 60 plus games in 3 straight seasons. 60 was almost impossible to get in the NBA. They've done it in 3 straight seasons. This season, they have an entirely different. They didn't just add Kevin Durant. They lost Harrison Barnes and they lost their entire bench. Only people they kept was Livingston and Iguodala. Spakes, all those guys are gone. And they were critical. They had to learn how to win again and revamp the team. I just don't understand why people can't get them. They just do. They for real. And my thing is, everybody talking about Cleveland when they're the worst defensive team in basketball. And just because it's the playoffs, they're going to get it together? That's why they chose not to play the Chicago Bulls. They tanked those games so they could fall into second place. They didn't want to play Miami or the Bulls. The Bulls are a tougher matchup because defensively they're sound. They can play D on them all day, shut them down, do everything they want to do. We'll see tomorrow. You're still playing Indiana. You still playing Indiana tomorrow. I said they would beat Indiana in 5 games when this thing started. It might be a sweep. It might be better for them. So that way Kyrie can get more rest and get his knee together. The NBA knows how to take care of their own and take care of their project. With waiters, yes, they would have destroyed Cleveland. Well, this is what they're gonna feed you. I'm hoping that some miracle happen and then they get rid of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Charles Barkley seemed to believe that the Washington Wizards are going to the NBA Finals to play against Golden State. I would give $100,000 to see that. Anybody go to the NBA Finals except for Cleveland. That team is too bad to go to an NBA Finals. But people keep believing in them. There has never been an NBA team with a worse defense than Cleveland to go to an NBA Finals and win. They give up 105 points a game. You can't give up 105 points a game and expect perfection and win an NBA championship. So, you mean to tell me Golden State, who average about 115 points per game offensively, you allow 105. 105 per game is what you allow. Golden State average over 115 points a game. So that means you're going to have to score 116 a game to beat the Golden State Warriors. Because if you hold the Golden State Warriors to 105, you got to score over 106 points a game. Cleveland Cavaliers is not a 30-point quarter scoring team. They're trying to make themselves into a generic version of the Golden State Warriors. But they can throw the ball down, catch, one catch, shoot. One catch, shoot. Kyrie is their Steph Curry. But here's the problem. Kyrie defense, he don't play it. But now that his knee messed up, he can't really hit the shots either. He can't get the push. Steph Curry's defense isn't awful. He actually has improved on defense this year. Y'all just haven't been paying attention. He has the most steals so far in the playoffs. Y'all not paying attention. You're looking right now at the two top NBA playoff leaders in steals this season. Steph Curry's number 1, Draymond's number 2. Curry's actually not trash on defense. He's improved. He worked all season on defense. He's not a one-on-one lockdown defender. You got to remember, he's a small shooting guard, point/point guard. Oh, thanks, Kev. I appreciate it. Well, DeRozan played a good game, but they handcuffed Milwaukee. Why do I need to get in A-Rob's pants? Brandon Evans, how am I biased? The Spurs beating the Warriors. How? They're too slow. The Spurs try to slow it down. They can't. They can't. Y'all thinking about like last season or something? Do you realize the Spurs were completely dominated by Golden State? Golden State can't wait to play San Antonio. They cannot contend. Aldridge has not been the same basketball player since he hasn't been the same basketball player since he had that the little hard member where everybody thought he was not going to be able to play again. They probably put him on medication, and that medication has definitely hindered his game. He's definitely not the same player he was before. Prior, he's definitely done on that standpoint of being like so efficient and the guy, the man, or whatever. What about Steve Stevens? Well, they talked about the guy, the coach that was talking about the refs Ever since he talked about the rest, they've been getting calls, right? I don't know. I know Trife was on there. I just saw it. I didn't watch Joe Budden's podcast. But I saw a video that Doggy Diamonds was like congratulating Joe Budden for putting him on the podcast. Well, I'm glad those guys are doing it to get some money. I'm glad they actually decided to do something to get some money. DMX, man, his voice is gone. I didn't hear nothing he was saying. I heard a mumble of what used to be a song. Cassidy did his thing. You know, he was just Cassidy. So it was like, what you expect? It's Cass. I left y'all to talk amongst yourselves. I think this shirt is too much. Let me grab my famous $sign shirt for the video. The shirt you love. Gotta get dressed up for the video. Pop, 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 pop. I'll put it back on for y'all. Of course the fight was crap. I just did a post-fight video 2 hours later. I said I'm taking a nap. I went and took a nap, came back, and said now I'm going to do the post-fight to the video. It was so bad. I gotta clean my crib. For real. I gotta clean my house. Chi, get the yayo! It's Utah. They have nothing else going on in Utah but the Jazz. A funeral for the boxing chat room. Why? Boxing is fine. The Hatley fight, did you see Hatley get knocked out? That was the fight. I told y'all what was going to be the best fight of the night. The final predictions? I told you this last season when LeBron was crying. I told you last night when he was crying. Last year when he was crying. Golden State, 6 games over these bums. They gave y'all your title for your land. Blake Griffin is the softest dude in the NBA. He's light skinned. Oh man. Nah, I just use y'all analogies and throw them right back at you. The toe ain't even broke. It's bruised or something. And he like, I can't go. But I expected this. This is what I predict. This is why the Clippers, I told y'all before, somebody like the Clippers gonna win it this year. I said, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, one of them ain't gonna make it. Every year it's the same thing. Neither one of those guys. You got Mr. Fragile and Mr. Glass on the same team. They high five each other. Oh God! I felt it go down my arm. They are both hurt. Nino Brown over Tony Montana. I will take Nino Brown. Nino Brown was a lot smarter than Tony Montana. Tony Montana did too much of his own product. Wes wasn't touching his product. Wes was selling his product. Wes just had some emotional brothers on his team that betrayed him. Everybody was like, Nino Brown's a snitch. He snitched. He actually didn't snitch. Well, yeah, he did. He gave up some of his contacts so he can get out, but that was the game. He really gave up his ex-girlfriend's brother and a couple of probably little men that was coming up in the game. He never liked him anyway. Pretty mother. When Nino Brown stabbed him in the hand and choked him out, man, they just gave me the boot. Put on the favorite shirt that you like to see, and they boot me off. Where's the love? Beef and broccoli. Uh-oh. Got an ice pack. I gotta ice my head. I gotta cool myself down. You know, I gotta cool down, man, because I'm hot. Hot right now. Oh, man. Where's my Jay Cutler jersey? Jay Cutler's my team, my player, man. Too bad Jay gone, man. There we go. Woo! Ice pack. Ice pack. Ice pack. What? Ice pack. Ice pack. Them 1985 dancers. Durant killed him in prison. Okay. Oh, man. Y'all are nuts. Nuts. Y'all crazy. And we ain't gonna make this video all day like we did the rest of them. So I'll let all the fans go back and watch it from the beginning and enjoy the video. And no, I'm not finna sleep with Nay-Rob. I don't even know where she lives. I am getting sleepy. I'm finally getting sleepy. So let me go take another nap so I can wake up and do some more video.